November 9th, 1938, Reichskristallnacht, or the Night of Broken Glass. Many consider this the unofficial start of the Holocaust. Nearly 100 Jews were murdered, thousands of Jewish shops were devastated, and the Nazi Party sent a clear message to the population. Any solidarity with the Jews would result in violence.
As it happened, Hitler was originally a minister of propaganda, and for many reasons hated the Jews, decided that they needed to be gotten rid of. And slowly but surely, the message sort of seeped through Germany.
Throughout the years between 1938 and 1945, the Nazi Party was able to execute the worst act of genocide in human history.
6 million Jews were killed, not just in Germany, but in Hungary and Czechoslovakia and Poland. They weren't just killed in concentration camps, they were killed in their own villages. The soldiers would come in, they would round up the people in the town, old people, young people, and they would see that they were destroyed.
What survived was an enduring culture shared through photos, through personal effects, and through stories of survival, an indelible quality of humanity.
This dollhouse was created by several generations of a German family starting in the mid-19th century. It was a hobby among German families, Jewish, non-Jewish, to have these dollhouses.
The lovingly intricate dollhouses are just part of the striking collection at the Holocaust and Intolerance Museum of New Mexico.
The museum has been established in Albuquerque for 14 years. A Holocaust survivor and his wife retired here. It was his passion to help people understand the Holocaust and make sure that it never happened again. So he established a museum. He and his wife put their heart and soul into it and garnered volunteers from the community and started smaller, and we're now in a really nice space. All of our exhibits have been done by volunteers, and we're basically run by volunteers. We have one part-time employee, and we are funded by individuals from $10 to $10,000. And we're trying to do more outreach to schools. We do, as you can see, have a space where people can come in and look at exhibits. But we realize that the young people are where the message needs to get across.
Education lies at the heart of the museum's mission, a mission that sheds light on the history of hate and intolerance throughout the world.
We just worked with the Armenian, the Greek, and the Assyrian communities to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the genocide of Christian minorities by Ottoman Turks. We have to say Ottoman Turks because it's not modern Turkey.
When Hitler came into power, the family wanted to leave, and they packed up meticulously the dollhouse, and it was stored with a neighbor of theirs who was a Christian. And the family came to this country and settled in Las Vegas, New Mexico, which was a hub of Jewish business and activity.
While New Mexico may seem worlds apart from the atrocities of World War II, the insidious roots of hate and intolerance can be found almost everywhere.
We live in Albuquerque. If you read the local newspapers, you can see that there's plenty of hate and intolerance in New Mexico. And whether we're dealing with a school group, and you start by talking about bullying and what bullying is about, and when you stand back and watch someone being bullied and don't take action, that you're part of the bad stuff that happens.
The museum encourages the next generation to get hands-on in the study of past crimes against humanity to prevent future events from ever happening.
We have an intern program, and kids from high school or college come in and can pick an area of the museum they want to work in. And a high school student and a college student decided this was going on their watch and that they wanted to do a Rwanda exhibit, and they did everything.
And we learn of the human struggle of survival through the smallest of personal effects.
After the war, one of their relatives went back to Germany, obtained this collection, and brought it back to the family.
The family then found a home for the collection at the Holocaust and Intolerance Museum of New Mexico, a destination of learning that brings the past to the present in hopes for a better tomorrow.